As of 2021, Lamborghini's net worth hovers around a staggering $12 billion. A fresh off-the-lot Lamborghini sports car will set you back just over $200,000, while the meticulously maintained classic can fetch several million. Impressive, right? But what if I told you that the genius behind this luxury car brand once found himself behind bars, and that a slight from the founder of Ferrari was one of his driving forces? Stay with us to delve deeper into this intriguing tale. In the early 20th century, amidst the rustic charm of farming, no one could have predicted the trajectory of one young man's life. Born in the serene landscapes of Renato, north of Bologna, Ferruccio Lamborghini was the offspring of grape farmers. Yet young Ferruccio's heart raced not for the vineyards but for the thrill of fast cars and motorcycles. While he respected the family trade, his true calling was with machines. This led him to the Fratelli Taddei Institute near Bologna, where he pursued industrial technology, graduating in 1940. Fate, however, had other plans as World War II beckoned. Drafted into the Italian Air Force, Ferruccio's mechanical prowess found a new playground. His knack for improvisation and engine repair earned him a reputation. But 1945 saw him captured and interned as a prisoner of war by the British. Upon his return a year later, armed with a wealth of hands-on experience, Ferruccio was poised for his next venture. His expertise spanned both farm tractors and military vehicles, and he envisioned a fusion of the two. While cars initially piqued his interest, by 1947, Lamborghini Trattori, translating to tractors, came to life. Interestingly, this was the same year Ferrari was birthed, a detail we'll revisit shortly. Why tractors? Post his Air Force stint, Ferruccio identified a gap in the market for agricultural machinery. Repurposing military vehicles into tractors under the Lamborghini Trattoria banner, his business skyrocketed. From crafting a single tractor a month, he soon ramped up to over 200 annually. 1956 marked the inauguration of a dedicated tractor factory, further boosting the Lamborghini brand. By the dawn of the 1960s, Ferruccio's empire had branched out into the realm of oil heaters and air conditioning units. This diversification not only solidified his stature as a revered industrialist, but also swelled his coffers. His newfound wealth enabled indulgences like the Mercedes-Benz 300 SL E-Type Jaguar and twin Maserati 3500 GTS. Ferruccio's automotive passion was insatiable. His quest for perfection led him to Maranello, where he acquired a Pininfarina-designed Ferrari 250 GT. Thus began the legendary rivalry, Ferrari versus Lamborghini. Over the years, while Ferruccio admired his Ferraris, he wasn't shy about offering critiques. He once remarked that while Ferraris were commendable, they were a tad too loud and lacked refinement. He even went on to describe them as revamped race cars with supple interiors. But trust me, this was just the tip of the iceberg. Throughout its illustrious history, Ferraris have stood as icons of power, opulence, velocity, and affluence. To many, they represent the pinnacle of automotive excellence. With its influential stature, Ferrari has rolled out some of history's priciest vehicles. It's no wonder then that the world's elite, from entertainers to tycoons, covet them. However, Ferruccio Lamborghini wasn't entirely sold. His dissatisfaction with his Ferrari 250 GT even led him to Enzo Ferrari's doorstep, marking the beginning of a bitter feud. Ferruccio's thriving ventures allowed him the luxury of amassing high-end cars. At one juncture, he acquired two Ferraris, a black one for his wife and a pristine white for himself. These cars weren't just for personal pleasure. They were also tools of business, impressing potential clients. But despite his penchant for luxury vehicles, whispers suggested he wasn't the most adept driver. This led to frequent clutch issues. After multiple costly visits to the Ferrari service center, Ferruccio's patience wore thin. Turning to his own tractor mechanic for a solution, he uncovered a startling fact. Dismantling the engine and transmission, the mechanic identified the clutch as identical to those in Ferruccio's tractors. This revelation was a bitter pill for Ferruccio. The idea of overpaying for a component he himself produced was infuriating. Determined to confront Enzo Ferrari with his discovery, Ferruccio set the stage for the legendary Lamborghini-Ferrari showdown. The tale of their meeting has been recounted countless times, each version slightly different from the last. Valentino Balboni, a revered figure in the automotive world and a longtime Lamborghini employee, claims to have the authentic account. According to him, Ferruccio's opening salvo was, "You craft your exquisite cars using my tractor parts." Enzo Ferrari, not one to be outdone, retorted, "You're a farmer, a tractor driver." "My cars are the world's finest." Enzo's words, implying Ferruccio should stick to tractors, only fanned the flames. Ferruccio shot back, "Indeed, I'm a farmer, but I'll teach you how to craft a sports car." While Valentino's account is captivating, some argue its authenticity, pointing out that he joined Lamborghini after this alleged confrontation. Regardless of the exact words exchanged, the rivalry between Lamborghini and Ferrari is legendary. The 20th century witnessed iconic rivalries: Microsoft versus Apple, Coca-Cola versus Pepsi, and Adidas versus Puma, to name a few. But the tussle between Ferrari and Lamborghini was personal, a battle of two Italian titans. Their similarities only added fuel to the fire. Both hailed from the Emilia-Romagna region, shared a mechanical inclination, and created iconic cars. This saga, often dubbed the Clash of the Prancing Horse and the Raging Bull, is a testament to their indomitable spirits. Ferruccio's resolve was unshaken. He was determined to out a Ferrari. With a substantial fortune from his tractor business and the sting of Enzo's words still fresh, he embarked on his automotive venture. In May 1963, Automobili Lamborghini was born in Sant'Agata Bolognese, strategically located between Modena and Bologna. This state-of-the-art facility was close to his other businesses and nestled in the heart of Italy's engine country, home to Ferrari, Maserati, and Ducati. Lamborghini had now entered the arena. With his characteristic impatience, Ferruccio fast-tracked the construction of his factory, and in a mere year it stood completed. The region, while rich in skilled workers from the sports car industry, had a low wage structure due to its overall economic challenges. In a mutually beneficial arrangement, Ferruccio promised employment for the locals, and in exchange the municipality granted him a long-term interest-free loan. Wasting no time, he assembled a dream team, drawing talent from Ferrari's former ranks, including luminaries like Giotto Bizzarini, Franco Scaglione, and Gianpaolo Dall'Era. Their mission was unambiguous: craft a luxurious GT capable of hitting 240 km per hour on the famed Autostrada del Sole. Their masterpiece, the Lamborghini 350 GT, would etch its place in automotive lore. Ferruccio, born on April 28, 1916, was a Taurus by zodiac. He felt a deep connection to the sign, seeing it as a reflection of his relentless drive and fiery spirit. When he ventured into car manufacturing, the emblem of the charging bull was a natural choice for his brand. This motif extended to the names of his cars, with models like Aslero, Miura, Espada, and Huracan all drawing inspiration from bullfighting lore. Many questioned Ferruccio's audacity in challenging a behemoth like Ferrari. He was already a prosperous entrepreneur, with a thriving tractor business and ventures in air conditioning systems. Why venture into the treacherous waters of sports car manufacturing? As history shows, sometimes the most profound motivations stem from unexpected sources. In Ferruccio's case, it was a stinging insult he likely never shook off. While he humbly admitted to refining rather than inventing, his legacy endures. Over the decades, Lamborghini faced its share of financial turbulence, eventually merging with Audi AG and rebranding as Automobili Ferruccio Lamborghini SpA. Yet, its allure remains undiminished, standing as a luxury marque few can claim but many desire. This tale, at its heart, is about a gifted mechanic and former POW who, spurred by a critique, ignited one of the automotive world's fiercest rivalries. It's a tribute to tenacity, pride, and ambition, with both brands pushing each other to unparalleled excellence, birthing some of history's most exquisite and high-performance vehicles. Ever been spurred on by a friendly competition or rivalry? We'd love to hear your story in the comments. And if this narrative captivated you, do explore our channel for more.